Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics from entrepreneurs with the guile and experience to help you find success in any marketing capacity. You're listening to Marketing School with your instructors, Neil Patel and Eric Su.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Marketing School. I'm Eric Su.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we're going to talk about how you can get sales and marketing to work together. So oftentimes these teams like to point at each other, right? Sales, the leads that marketing generated, they're crap leads, the leads aren't good enough. And then marketing's like, sales just isn't good enough at closing, and they start to just fight each other. But what you can do just to kick things off to get the teams to work together is sales and marketing can get in the room and talk about, okay, what are the objections that people are facing on sales calls? What are people talking about? What are the FAQs, right? All these things can be written down and all these things can be created into content. They can become blog posts, right? You can start to rank for these. When people look around your site, they can see this stuff and their objections will be answered and your conversion rates can rise. But at the same time, the fact that you have these teams collaborating with each other, to getting to know each other, people like to work with people, right? Once you have people like becoming friends with each other, they're collaborating, everything kind of gets a lift across the board versus trying to act like silos where it's just sales versus marketing. It should be sales and marketing.
So the way I do sales and marketing, and this is the only thing I have to add to the podcast, the rest is all Eric, but think of it this way. Most sales organizations aren't data driven. So the way I like working together is you go and you take their sales solution, Salesforce, whatever it may be, look at all the numbers. Where are they getting the leads? What leads are closing? If they're using like Infer, what type of leads are closing? What are the close rates throughout each part of the funnel or sales process? And once you have those numbers, you'll figure out where they're missing out most of their opportunity. Is it that they're not following up with leads within the first 5 minutes of them coming in? Well, it's unrealistic to have a sales rep call everyone. Maybe you can set up auto dialers. Maybe you can just set up an automated text system using like TurboDialer where you text the customer for the sales rep. Automate as much as it possible and just keep looking at their funnel and see where it improves. From there, you keep adjusting. If you can't improve that step anymore, then move on to the next step, right? But just optimize the sales process for them. Like if you notice that everything's great from the lead to follow-up rate to the customer talking to the rep, it's qualified, but the close rates suck. Analyze the presentation. Are they talking about problems and problem solutions? Have them record calls, redo their presentation pitches for them. Once you start diving into the numbers and you become really analytical and you look at which number or percentage in the funnel is the worst and you work on improving that, then you'll start seeing it increase throughout everything, right? But just look at it based on numbers, and that's how I have sales and marketing work together, because sales reps will give marketing a ton of feedback, and most of it's useless, and marketing will tell sales how to do their job better, but the marketing guys don't know how to sell. When you look at the data, marketing will have a clear understanding of where they can help sales, and sales themselves should start closing more.
The leads that you have coming in, so let's say you're collecting a lot of emails, right? Marketing's bringing in a lot of leads, right? Paid traffic, SEO, whatever it is exactly. You're basically crystallizing the leads that you have coming in. So if you use Slack, you can use a tool called Amplemarket, so AMPLE, Amplemarket Fetch, right? And that way you're able to start to see like the individuals that are coming in. These are the leads. And at the same time, you can also use a tool like Clearbit and to plug in all your leads there. You can find all their social profiles and the employee sizes and things like that. You should have your sales team crystallize the leads and then they can start to mine these opportunities, right? You can consider these inbound SDRs or sales development representatives. So you're able to look at what's going on there. And then like Neil mentioned, holding your sales team accountable. I mean, marketing is going to look at the CRM. They're going to look at how many touch points, how quickly they're getting back to people. You might be using a tool like InsideSales, which integrates with Salesforce to, you can auto dial at the same time. You're trying to call people back within 5 minutes or so, because if you wait beyond 5 minutes, I believe it's, you have a 20x less chance of converting that lead. So I would also suggest, you guys set some kind of cadence, whether it's bi-weekly, whether it's month. You check in on the leads each month. You talk about what's going on exactly. Okay, this source, is Facebook good? Is Google good? Is LinkedIn good? Why is this one so much better? Why are the CPAs, why is the conversion rate, better on these? Should we dump in more money on these? So you're basically collaborating again, right? Again, you're not siloed. You're not competing with each other. You're collaborating. And then also, hopefully you have some kind of, automation or marketing automation tool like Infusionsoft, Marketo, HubSpot, where you're able to tag people based on, separately on criteria. You're lead scoring to people, right? You're also finding out, okay, well, what kind of fields did they fill out? What are they interested in? What services are they interested in? What's their budget exactly? Where they're based? What's their phone number? You want to tag people and all this stuff. You also want to see, I know with HubSpot, you can see what lead magnets they downloaded. I know with HubSpot, they'll have people reach out saying, hey, like I noticed you downloaded a couple guides on SEO. Is there anything that we can help with? I'm paraphrasing here. It's probably not exactly like that because they don't sell SEO services. But you get the point. Like once you have the foundation set up and then you have the teams working together, it gets a lot easier because then it just becomes constantly iterating on the process. But you're just adding more and more people as you continue to scale up, and you have a process that really works for the long term. So. That's it for today's episode of Marketing School. It's a brief one. We'll see you tomorrow.
This session of Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for more daily marketing strategies and tactics to help you find the success you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you in class tomorrow, right here on Marketing School.